I gotta go fight today.
Cavaliers reduce training time for animals by like weeks to days.
Do you want to ride a direwolf?
Do you want to ride a direwolf?
Yes, I do.
Players.
Okay.
Players are funny. Yeah, these are the things that players do. They think of the things that you don't.
So CMD or CMB of 22.
My Doom Prophet has a CMD of not that.
So he
14?
takes 11 damage from the vigorous action of my push.
Okay.
Lethal.
And then how far does he get pushed?
Depends. It was 14, so he gets pushed 19. It's only 10 feet.
Okay, and then he, I guess,
Just shy of 15 feet.
a ride check to not take the damage falling off his mount, which he fails. So roll another d6.
So another 6, so 17 points of damage.
17
Push.
is he's at minus 20, which I don't think he's got the con for. So basically, you went like this and body checked him off of his mount. He went flying backwards and then fell on his back, and you heard his neck break as he kind of like bent over backwards. His ass is in the air, his neck is broken, and he's kind of flopped on the ground. Dead.
Good puppy.
No.
Nice doggy. Nice doggy.
Under controlled conditions, it's still hostile towards you. Okay, Galeth, what are you doing?
I charge the wolf.
No.
Bye-bye, doggy.
Non-lethally charge the wolf.
Oh, Galeth, you're awesome.
You can still kill him though.
Galeth gets to carry the Doom Prophet. I'm carrying the Sleepy Wolf back to
Oh
camp.
shit!
Critical hit.
Come on, Sleepy Wolf. Sleepy Wolf. No, not Dead Wolf. Sleepy Wolf.
12 on the crit chart.
That might be good because I
Okay,
think
you're no longer allowed to give the dog corrections.
it is reduced critical by 1,
Oh.
Yes.
which can make it just normal damage, and then a major condition.
Oh, see, that's not so bad.
So it's basically your standard charge damage, right?
So what if the wolf now needs like a wheelchair or something?
No, it's a ×2 crit.
Times 2 crit.
Because lances are
It's
×2
one
weapon.
extra. It's an extra damage on the charge.
Yes.
No.
You didn't have to confirm,
his
right?
times 2 becomes normal damage.
Okay, so let's go back.
Yep.
Lances are ×3 crit weapons. When I charge, I do ×3 damage on top of that.
So that's
So that's times 4
4.
damage on this.
Yes. So ×4.
Because it would be times 5 if you did a full crit.
If it was a normal crit, yeah.
So it's times 4.
70 non-lethal damage.
Poof.
So
Okay.
no.
So
Does
the wolf has got 30 hit points. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing. The wolf has got 40 hit points.
so it's alive. It's got 30 damage.
Right.
But unconscious.
Then a major injury.
And then major injury,
A
D10.
condition.
A condition. Oh,
Yeah, this one is give me a D10 or D8. Sorry.
Your head falls off. That's a major condition.
1.
So it's confused for 2 rounds.
Yeah, well, that's not going to matter.
it's having nightmares.
Yeah,
I hit it really hard.
You hit it so hard that it would have just been acting erratically for a while, and we've all seen that in TV and
Children.
animals getting fucked up and children and walking into walls and shit.
Of course, that's what I meant.
Stop walking into walls.
Okay, so he kind of read you like, oh, good doggy, and he's like, oh, he goes over, whack, crumples on the ground, and it's still breathing though.
Booker gives you a nod. Yes.
We'll play to the end of the round. Oh, actually, there's still bombers. I can still do damage to you guys. Orc invaders. Yeah, these guys are running. They're running into the dark. They're like, stay away from fire. They run off in this direction.
Smart.
Basically, they'll represent that not every single orc died, that some got away, and they'll return to their masters with tails between their legs.
Then the masters will kill him.
The tails
Be
long enough
like,
to shit pushed in.
Everything's too powerful. We have to go somewhere else.
Zildin.
Alright. Time to die. He's gonna spend another key point.
Did these guys go? I feel the bombardiers didn't get to go. They were supposed to go at orc leaders when the guy attacked. So this
Alright.
one's gonna stumble back and throw a bomb at Lothric. He hits the ground beneath the Lothric very luckily. Yeah, and then Locric's got to make a reflex save as a shooting your treasure away. John, reflex save for Locric.
Oh shit. Okay. Locric.
And then one's
Surely the dwarf
shooting
has good
shooting a
reflex
bomb
saves.
at the square behind Azildan. And it hits.
20. Not bad.
Okay, so Locric only takes 4 damage. Reflex save,
Okay.
Azildan. As he's pretty advanced weaponry for orcs.
I got a 14.
Trying to say something about orcs, Marty? Jeez.
So you take 11 damage
Okay.
from the explosion. Now it's your turn, Azildan.
Alright.
Are you okay up there? Says Oberon.
Ow! 14. Sorry,
Never
17.
better.
17 hits.
28 and 30.
All of them hits.
So I'm gonna do the damage one at a time because once I put one down, they start going into the other.
You attacking the really injured one?
Yeah. 15 damage. Alright, the next two. 11. Fuck. 22 damage to the other one.
Okay, he's disabled. Lemmy.
Walk up.
right up there? Says Oberon. You hear him whispering from like a merchant stall.
Lemmy's gonna walk up in Stumpy. Walk up next to the animal. And animal, what do you call it?
Handle animal?
Yep.
Well, you could get into the cart, sit in the lap of orc guts, and, move the cart, or are you just trying to lead it?
Yeah, actually, sure. Yeah.
So we're gonna have a
We'll do
cart
that.
and a giant boar to carry our things around from now on. That sounds pretty good.
Alright.
I was reading some like write-ups about Norse gods, and some of them just had like wild boars that followed them around, or like
Yeah,
here's my
Thor had like 2 goats or something that like pulled his chariots, and they had like this weird power where he could eat his own goats and then bring them back to life the next morning or something. It's like, what?
You're tasting
I grow them out of my own poop.
No, but it's just like, and
Just
this goddess
add
also
water.
had a pig that followed her around, basically. It's like,
Yeah.
what?
Well,
And it's like if you went back in time and told some ancient, they'd be like, "Oh yes, this makes perfect sense." We were like,
Well,
we can fashion the back of this cart into a large dog crate, and we can put
All right,
wolves in
so
it while we train it.
Stumpworth deposits you into the seat, and then you're going to do a handle animal to control the cart.
Yep.
Give me a handle animal.
Handle animal. Which will just be a charisma check.
You did no
"Yeah."
points, druid, in highly charismatic druid. No points in handle animal, really?
It's my job.
Right.
I
We
believe
have
you get
we
to
have
add your
planes.
druid level to your handle animal checks. I
I
think.
think it's only for your animal companion, but I could be
Oh, no,
wrong.
that might be true. That might be true.
1d20 plus 5.
You do have wild
20.
empathy, which allows you basically to do this without 20.
Rolled it. Oh yeah, 15, 20.
I think you can do handle animal untrained to like deal with animals. I just don't think you can train animals untrained, if that makes any sense.
You can improve the attitude of an animal like a diplomacy check with wild empathy.
Oh, like a diplomacy check. Okay.
Like diplomacy
Druid
check.
level and charisma modifier.
Yeah, so 20. Yeah, you take control of the cart. You're not pushing the animal to do anything ridiculous. It's already trained to pull cart, and it doesn't care whether it's an orc or a gnome pull cart. So you've got control of the cart now.
Just wait until I get the alter self spell,
Bring it around.
and I can work all day. For some man.
So, does it move on my turn now,
There's
or
enough orc bits on the battlefield that. Yeah, you can kind of do a half turn if you want with the boar.
yeah, bring it back. Might as well give people
Bring it
a
back
ride.
towards these group, or turning it around to go.
No, here.
Okay.
Bring it back here.
All right. So Lemmy is now on the cart, full of war supplies and things. He's riding around. Nethergeist.
Ah, after you, Drexel.
If you take care of that bomber, I'll come up and heal you a bit. Says Oberon from the merchant's cart. Orc leaders. Just the bomber.
There's one orc bomber.
He's kind of has in his mind he wants to escape, but he stumbles backwards and sees Lokrik, and will throw his last grenade at him. Reflex save for Lokrik, 6 damage. Kind of hits the side of the rock face and blasts outward. But Lokrik grits his teeth as his ankle gets nicked. John, reflex save
Okay.
for Lokrik.
He's got a +5, which isn't too bad for a orc. I mean, a dwarf.
You just call the dwarf an orc.
Yes, I did. 8. That's not good.
6 damage from the bomb.
So if a dwarf and an orc had a baby, would it be called a dork?
Yes.
Be a dork.
No, what's a dork's what's sitting there in front of me right now.
I think Loker's gonna let his bard song go down and just simply charge the orc.
Seems reasonable.
Charging power attack.
I'll show you stability!
Orc hatred.
Yeah. So the charging and the power attack, it's actually +12. And a natural 1. And a 22 would have hit, probably. So
Slip.
he just slips on some...
Lokrik is
stone or
the
something.
dwarf that could have.
The could have.
He's a dwarf that could have thus far.
Uker and Galith.
Uker picks up the wolf. It starts to come back to camp.
Wearing the wolf on your back.
I've already checked the loads. It puts me in medium load. Just pick the wolf up. And
We have a cart.
I don't have a cart. I've got legs and a torso.
Actually, yeah, I already see you carrying with a wolf, right? Well, actually, I don't know if it's alive or dead. Did you pick
So I
it
pick
up?
it up and I do a
You're
single
carrying
move
it,
back.
so-
No, you are carrying it? Okay.
So it would be
Cart
there.
starts making
The
its
orc
way over
invaders
here.
are running. Azilban.
Mark, you're muted. Yes, that would be muted.
He'll hit the orc again. Alright.
I didn't exhaust him of arrows. Damn it.
Did he get down into his guard arrows?
Probably.
Yeah.
He had 57 at the beginning of the night.
Yeah.
See, those guards did more than they could ever know. They held arrows. We relieved them of the arrows. They saved the day.
Alright, fucking die. 27 damage.
Okay, yes, there are 2 arrows sticking out of his back. You may have only needed 1, but but Azilban's like, God damn alchemists. Yeah, the last orc falls to the ground, and I think we'll just snap out of combat here. Lemio gets his last move, so he's basically riding the boar to go help.
Bring the cart back. Get these guys to, get some transportation.
Okay, you hear after a few minutes of you guys gathering, you kind of gather in the center in the orcish camp. There are no other orcs that are coming to attack you. You do hear a celebratory series of horn blows from the town that were not things that you heard before. There's no drumming and there's people cheering.
Pull the heavy catapult over to camp.
you put the direwolf into the cart, Uker is now. Yeah, there's a harness that's meant for giants to pull it. Apparently, the giants were the ones that were pulling and pushing the thing into battle. You could see like tracks leading off. Yeah, Uker, a heavy catapult. How much does this thing weigh?
Should be. I'm guessing it's a couple thousand at least. This might be something that you would need to actually buff up to do.
Although
What's his
pushing
name?
and
What's his
pulling,
name?
right?
Stumpworth can help you. He's got a 24 strength.
A heavy catapult takes up 15 feet across and doesn't actually give me.
I'll be right back. I just gotta put my dog outside.
They don't give me weight. It is a 15 by 15 foot thing on wheels.
Right now, assuming that I get a favorable push-pull drag on it, which I'm assuming with wheels is very favorable push-pull drag, I can something in the 6,000 pound range, a little bit less than
Yeah,
that.
you can pull the thing around.
It's like 3 VW Beetles behind yourself, or more.
as you're dragging the catapult into the town.
It's just 3 tons, no big deal.
All right, is there anything that you guys do before you go back into the town? I think we've snapped totally out of combat.
According to 3.5, a heavy catapult weighs 6,000 pounds.
Okay.
So that's the edge. So when the pull strength spell goes down, then I need help.
Or you unhook the dire boar and put it. Yeah.
Or you unhook the dire boar. I
What's
love the concept of this strap that I can strap onto myself and pull. Big
what's
things.
What's your current strength?
Right now it's 29.
Okay, so just you and Stumpworth can pull it then. There you go.
It appears that this is all the orcs. I don't hear any other fighting.
Give me a minute. Run back off into the darkness to go pick up. Wander around for a bit. Where the fuck did I leave that? There it is.
You're grabbing the guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't forget the anvil either.
Oh, the
That's
anvil's
in town.
the anvil's in town. Once he didn't pick it back up because he shrank. The smith probably wants his anvil back.
Here!
What's
here's
a
Anvil.
that guy's head?
It's a little bit of orc. Here, let me wipe it off.
He wants his groove back or whatever. Yeah.
This is boss.
Very particular assortment of armor he has. Interesting.
Yeah, praise.
Sure, let me.
Hmm.
I'm gonna send Ahmed a note.
10. That suck. All right. I got a note.
Subtle.
Lemmy's frozen. Yeah.
Okay, so Lemmy comes over and he's kind of hopping up, and then his eyes go wide and his jaw drops as he looks at the orc.
I wave my hand in front of Lemmy's face to see if there's like eye movement or something.
Now I'll
That's-
have a look to see if there are magical things. So Oberon, as he cracks his knuckles.
There's, this can't be real. Then he comes over and kicks him in the head. You bastard! Fucking bastard!
It's a metal helmet, so you hurt your toe.
Oh! What the hell is going on? We've got to get into that cave.
Do you know this creature? says Lokrik.
My world, David Rysel. It's these same orcs. It's these same armor, it's the same ones. They're the ones that you released Grunch.
Come again. Your world is called what?
Yggdrasil. It's a tree, a world tree.
Okay, Lokrik blinks. It seems like Lokrik has heard of it.
But it's in grave danger. Has anyone ever heard of Grunch?
Yggdrasil is but a legend.
Right, the legend I live in. Get over it. We'll visit it soon enough, don't worry.
And the name that you spoke is like a curse amongst us dwarves.
It is not a curse, it's a creature. I've seen it. It almost killed me.
A single-eyed orc, who is the father of their orcish pantheon, goes by that name.
No, this is not a single-eyed creature. This is a titan. Countless arms. Countless weapons. This thing moves and kills everything in its path.
Do any of you know where we are?
I do.
Uker's going about trying to load the catapult.
We need to get back to town.
Wrong direction.
Okay.
We need to get back to town.
Fucking about.
And we need to get into that cave. There's something in there. We're gonna have to face that. We're gonna have to face that wraith thing, whatever it is.
You heard the old man. If you're telling me what he said properly. Languages can be a bit tricky.
All I'm telling you is if this group, I heard them yelling Grumsh out here.
Stop saying that name, says Lokrik as he goes by and he puts a hand on your shoulder, like he's not like slapping it around or anything like that.
Yeah.
It is the name of their chief god, and the name
their
of many
chief-
atrocities.
It's been released in Yggdrasil. That's when I left and came here.
Yggdrasil is but a legend. Something
friend,
for storybooks.
Well, I'd like to hear what you say when we get back to my home at some point. But if what I'm understanding is true, there's something in that cave that's related to what happened to my home. We should get back and go into that cave. Well, I'm going to anyways.
What exactly happened to your home?
These orcs, there was hundreds or maybe thousands of them. They had taken large parts of our branches, and started digging. They were digging, looking for this creature, and they eventually found him and released him.
Yes.
And then when it came out, they had to do a sacrifice. There was this poor elven maiden. Like I could do nothing.
Well, your home isn't very well guarded if orcs are a problem.
My friend, there's very little that you'd know about it. I'll have to tell you and show you, but they were invading. This place is my home is not just. It's the home that leads to every other home. Think of it that way.
Are all of you from Yggdrasil? He says, expecting the answer is no.
Sorgen Bugen brought us here.
Nay.
He's great protector, and now he's dead.
Can
Yeah, I
Did you
don't think
just
that's entirely
sneeze?
correct.
Did you just sneeze, or was that a name? Says Oberon.
we need to make my way back to the town. So can you help me? Can you help Stompworth? Can you put him in the cart?
Staff man. By light.
I'd prefer
Right.
us to put our heads together before we go back into the town. Those people know more than we do.
It's a fair thing.
Is it a
Right.
disabled device to try to work a siege engine without really knowing what the fuck I'm doing? Because I'm going to try to set it off now. I don't know what's going to happen.
Are you firing the catapult into the town?
No, I'm firing. I rotated. I'm going to fire
What
it the other way.
the hell are you doing?
Off
Hold
the
on.
surface.
What the hell are you doing?
Operating a siege weapon, I think is.
Knowledge engineering check.
Yeah.
I don't have that, but I do have
And
intelligence.
it's a separate check for actually setting up a siege engine when it's like dismantled.
Yeah, it's complicated.
It's a craft siege weapons or a disabled device or knowledge engineering checks to fix a disabled weapon and then to fire it. Give me a second.
I'm just gonna look at what he's doing and just do an int check. You're gonna kill yourself.
Maybe.
8. Oh, what you're doing looks fine. I'd cut all the ropes. Yeah, I cut that one. What the hell?
So it's an indirect fire weapon. This check uses a base attack bonus and an int mod.
So it's
Give me a second.
okay.
You shouldn't have any trouble firing it. It's hitting anything. It's going to
Typically
be
hurling large stones indirectly at a target, targeting DC 25.
I was wondering if there's something to load it, because I assumed it wasn't loaded.
Loading, I think, just takes time.
Okay, I loaded up, and now I'm firing for funsies into the dark.
Okay. A huge catapult typically takes a crew of 4, takes 3 rounds to load. So basically
I've had a minute, and I'm a crew of 1.
Yep. And then you basically make a attack roll using
Bad plus int minus 4.
bad plus int minus 4. If you're trained in knowledge engineering, you get your knowledge engineering skill modifier.
I will get knowledge engineering next time. Natural 20. Lucas man.
And you actually see a hill that you were kind of aiming for. Like, you could still kind of see terrain in the dark, you know, like against the silhouette of the sky. And you hear it thud into the hill and some rocks rolling down. You might have scared, I don't know, like some coyotes or something.
We will take care of your groups, man.
I really appreciate what you're saying, but you don't understand what you're dealing with.
Come, back into the keep. We'll bring that weapon with us.
But, 1 second. O'Brien, you mentioned something very important. You all saw the white man. The white-haired man.
The crumpled heap at the edge of the stones that I presume brought us here.
Right,
Yeah,
but
that's
we
all.
all saw him. Am I correct? I mean, I
Slide
saw
in the
him.
Bogan.
Do all of you have one of these? I thought I saw a few of them in your hands when we first arrived. He pulls
Right.
out a small rune-etched stone.
Yes.
This is what saved me.
It is a gift from Nuada Silverhand.
This is a gift from the white-haired man.
What about mine from Migotis?
Geza.
I found mine in a library. Give me a sense motive.
You filthy liar! Is it dishonest? I get a bonus if it's dishonest.
Yep.
Yeah, 13!
15!
Okay, his charisma is
13.
+1, so his lying is +1.
I didn't get mine off that guy I killed.
I found it in a book in a library.
Yeah, this story is very brief. Like it's way too summarized. There's more to it.
Shouldn't we all be more honest together? Looks like we're gonna be together for a little bit. We'll just figure out where we are and where we're going.
A strange light that I thought was friend led me to it. I'd rather not speculate. I prefer hard facts. He seems really annoyed that you guys are all basically calling him a liar. Like he's turning a bit red when you said that.
All right, that's fine, friends.
Well, the hard facts are is that it's late at night. We're tired from battle, and we need to retreat and regroup.
We're not done yet, though. That ghost thing is still up there. And if what those folks are saying, and that thing showed up when we showed up, it's likely looking for us.
As I said, we need to regroup.
So it knows where we are. It ain't come for us yet.
I don't think it knows where we are. But it's still hovering over that spot. It's still hovering over that hole in the wall.
Well, then it's likely not going anywhere, is it?
Looks... Well, I'd say it knows that we've got to get into there. Look at it.
Are we prepared to fight such a thing? We need magic.
I'm completely drained. I've got very little left.
I carry
It
not.
has been long day.
It maybe not weapons that we'd use. We'd have to use spells. I mean, I know that the undead they'll take damage if you try to cure them, try to heal them.
I
I
carry.
that's
have
what I
missed
can provide.
4 meals and 2 naps.
Let's head back into the village. Let's head back into the town. See how the folks are doing. Perhaps we can get more information from them. Let's not give too much. We don't really know that much about them.
The
all we
wiser
know
course
is-
of action might be to wait it out, replenish ourselves, and attempt again. So
But the
far,
question
it seems satisfied to wait it out at the mouth of that cave.
But the question
not
is, did anything go inside, or did anything come out?
There's no way to know that for certain.
We have to just keep our eyes on it.
Big is the hole.
Not sure, but I think Stumpworth could fit through it.
Yeah, the large creatures could probably squeeze into it. It was a crack that was opened up by repetitive hits of
Yeah,
siege weapons.
it's not going to be comfortable. He can get in. Isn't that right, Stumpworth?
Siege weapons and probably giants throwing boulders. Range increment of 100 feet, those giants were probably also raining boulders into the town.
Do we have something we can use to cover or plug? To make certain nothing get out?
You're the strong man here, Uka. Why don't you just pick up something and plop it in the hole?
That sounds like a pretty good idea. But still... But don't you see anything interesting about it? Why that one spot? You said it was painted or something, didn't you?
You don't see
Some-
the bright pink paint?
You said it's only dark vision people that can see it?
Yep.
No.
I didn't see anything.
I cannot see any
It
colors
glows-
you're talking
It
about.
glows to my eyes. In fact, I can see the glow from here.
And then there's something there. They aimed for it. Someone went there and drew it. They knew exactly where they were. So there's something they can sense. Perhaps in the morning when we're starting to get our abilities back, we can look for what it was and go in, perhaps.
Those orcs were already inside the town when this battle began.
Right?
There were
They
many who
drew.
infiltrated.
Right.
Yes, they keep on saying this word Orkneska. I assume it's a different breed of orc.
Maybe they're talking about the half-breeds.
He raises an eyebrow and doesn't actually say you would know, although...
Sense mode
you would know.
C5.
So
He just
Marty,
raises an eyebrow, dude, that's all.
Stumpworth, grab this thing in front of me. So he's picking up this,
The body?
Zork.
Okay.
yeah. Pick up those others. Let's go get those other ones that were throwing those explosive things. Got a lot of useful items on them.
Alchemy. Many good
You,
ingredient.
you fight well on that beast, says Lokrik as he offers a hand to you, to shake your hand to say hello.
To who? To what's his name?
I'm assuming it's...
Yeah.
He clasps his armored gauntlet with his own. Thank you. I've trained all my life for this.
Are you from the south? I know they use horses in the south.
I'm from Kerbran.
I do not know where that is.
Marty, knowledge. What?
A southern nation. He
Plains?
offers again.
I'm afraid I could not tell you. I do not know where I am.
I have an idea of where I come from. I come from the east of here.
What land
What-
is that, friend?
What's the name of your land?
We own the fiefdoms of Rovgard, subservient to the king of Vosgard. Oh no, it's Vosland, he says.
I think you're right. That's how I know this language. There is a route from Yggdrasil that comes here. I'm not sure where.
I've seen much of this land in the north. I've never seen a tree that stretches into the sky.
I smile at him.
Are you saying,
have.
Sir Dwarf? I am not a sir. Are you saying dwarf? Lokrik. Are you saying, Lokrik, that you are from this world? Yes, and you're not?
Well, nope.
What are the name of your worlds? One by one. And Marty, I want knowledge.
This is not the world of my birth. Actually, no, this is not the world of my people, is what he says. Do I have to ask?
Can you all tell me about the name of your of where you came from, and a name of a god or two that exists on your world? And Marty. Okay.
Giza.
Grandsir, Krashkoranakarish. This is the trade tongue of the world, of the people of the world that my people came from. And Lokrik says, even though I can hear you, I understand the words underneath, he says back in trade tongue. This seems to, like, baffle Oberon. Are you saying
You all sound like you speak gibberish. Kind of similar to the Zuni.
Are you saying that your people come from Crucible?
Well, actually, I understand all your languages. I don't know what the problem is.
Yes. That is the world that we, the scattered clans, come from. Interesting. It is also the world that my clan of elves comes from. He uses the word clan like he's just trying to be nice.
Not to interrupt all of this fascinating discourse, but shouldn't we get back inside and get around a warm fire? I don't know about the rest of you, but I could use a good meal.
I don't
And
know.
the pot of stew.
I don't know who these barbarians are that we just saved from this orc invasion. I'd rather have a lot of this information remain private amongst ourselves. We don't know who these people are.
I see no reason not to trust them.
They are subservient to a king who granted land to our dwarves. They know honor, and so do their gods, says Lokrik. I don't know these gods or these people. I will judge for myself.
Luker is going to go pick up Lemmy and place him at the reins of the boar, and it's going to slap the treeman on the arm to try to get him to help him push the catapult up the mountain.
It's something I imagine is just being quiet about keys from his masters from Crucible as well.
Yeah. He doesn't trust the elf because the elf's sneaky.
How sneaky elf. Sneaky.
Okay, so basically Lokrik said these people have no honor, so we should be fine.
They have no honor?
No, they
have honor.
They have honor.
Oh, okay.
They know what honor is.
Azildin's used to being ignored, so figures if he doesn't talk, no one's going to ask him questions.
We're gonna start trotting out of here back towards the gate.
Yep.
Had enough of this.
Drag or kind of group up the tokens you're taking with you. So I'm assuming the catapult, the boar, the dire wolf,
Uker's getting all the stuff that he wants brought back up the hill, sort of together, and you don't
The
do more.
bodies,
I bring 3.
the bodies of these orcs.
The bodies of the alchemists? Sure, there might be bling on them.
Yep.
Do you take time to loot the things off the alchemists?
No, just bring them all, and we'll do it there.
Do we want to carry a big thing of bloody orc bits around town?
All right, then just pull what you need.
I think just grab their kits. I don't see, like, if nothing glows magic, then just grab their kits and be done.
Kits and bottles and kind of...
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. There's one more Masterwork War Axe, or Great Axe, and there's a Masterwork Scythe if you want.
We're taking the Doom Prophet, though.
Bring the Masterwork Scythe. They will bring the Doom Prophet. Masterwork Scythe, Masterwork War Axe. Or, yeah, Great Axe.
Right.
Locrit goes and splits this giant's head open just to make sure that it's dead.
Seems reasonable.
All right. Let's make our way back now. Stompworth, work with Uker, where he is going very simple, get straight direction.
People are going to assume that we're all friends.
Right. Well, for now,
The way we treat you, I think they'll get the idea we're not.
Why shouldn't we be friends? We've fought
Bastard.
together now.
I meant more that we know who each other are. And that we fight together.
We just did.
3 men. Left, right.
Okay, so Uker and the tree are like pulling the siege engine back. I'm gonna move you guys closer to the gate.
yeah.
At the gate, you're greeted by guards that are now in the towers, and they've moved some makeshift doors that have been battered down, and there are people cheering as you come back in. The town has been saved.
Might as well get that other boar in here.
Sure, you collect the
Could be
spoils of
useful.
war, and you've basically got 2 domesticated dire boars. Where are you keeping them?
Inside somewhere, I assume.
An animal pen, or a barn, or a stable, or
let's
a
say that
trough, or a...
Where would you have your stable in here? Probably in the lower quarter.
Yep.
And probably
I would say somewhere near the door.
the crone
Maybe-
shack. There we go.
maybe over
There's the
here.
stable.
Sure, that works.
Okay, there are people.
Alright.
There are people coming out to greet you as you guys are coming back in. You end up talking to a guy that witnessed you guys fight up here. I'm going to drag a bunch of soldiers down.
Could we get some chains off of that chain giant so that we can shackle the dire wolf to something
Yeah.
when it wakes up? Cool.
Why don't we get the soldiers, gather any of the wounded. I've still got some healing that I will use, so might as well get as many people healed as we can. Gather, you're injured.
Hey, bring your wounded. Which comes back to us. Hyena, Hinduna.
He said collect your wounded and bring them here.
Striding amongst the crowd is the shield maiden, who basically goes up to the old man and nods to him, and he nods back, kind of like out of a show of respect.
Is that old man in armor, or is that
The old man's in armor, yeah.
Nice.
He's got a longsword. She comes forward and she says, "Well done. I don't know what we would have done without you," she says, in Bothlandic, as you guys are bringing things in.
Yeah, it's not a problem. We really didn't have a choice in the matter, did we? But it's
It
our
was
pleasure.
Nuada's will that we were here today.
It was our pleasure to help.
She glances back to the priest, and the priest just gives a nod, as he may recognize the name. People are quick to help you with things. As you take spoils of war, they understand that. Eventually, like, they help drag in the catapult. There doesn't seem to be, like, a grabby thing, like, they're not grabbing at the individual things, but they do help you, like, take your boars and lead them into a pen. You hear several men remark that, hey, they're surprisingly docile, you know, that sort of thing. And then there are some men that are asking questions about the wolf. Are we putting this down? It'll make a nice coat.
Right? No, it's my friend, my very large and strong friend over here would like to keep it alive. He's going to use it and domesticate it.
Okay.
So we're just gonna use these chains on it, and it'll be fine. Just make sure
ropes and chains
stay away from it.
tied by Svartklo and Uker basically pin the animal down in this corner here.
Sure.
Like they put pegs into the ground, and they put pegs in the ground, and basically, the animal's like tied 6 ways from Sunday. The pigs, they'll move into the barn.
Yeah.
They also offered they'll take care of lamprey for you as well.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Uker is scanning the crowd for like a cheery, overweight, middle-aged, or a little bit older woman who looks like she knows how to cook.
Okay.
The international sign of I'm hungry.
Give me a perception check.
All right. 23.
Okay, you see an old, fat, pear-shaped lady that came out of this. That came out of the shack. She's got a wide-brimmed hat and a couple wands at her belt.
I'm gonna wander over, and I'm gonna bow to her. Rub my belt. Oh.
She seems. She smiles at Uker.
Uker's what, 20? 21.
She gives you a question mark and she says something, and then she touches your belly. She's pushing around, but then she hears the belly growl.
He's interested in something to eat. He recognizes a legendary cook when he sees one.
By the crown, we could all use something to eat after that fight.
I'm sure that the Jarl can provide feast for the heroes.
What's a Jarl?
Knowledge
Actually,
religion?
never mind. I know lost magic.
Yep, it means Earl.
Earl, right. That just means the guy that runs this place.
Yes, bereaved as he is for the loss of his child. One now suspects if the killer was amongst us, and they took advantage of our distraction, most morbid.
Indeed.
I have a cookie for you,
she says, and she roots around in her thing, and she pulls out this strange OT cookie with weird petals moved into it, and it kind of reminds you of cake a little bit too much. She hands you the cookie.
Just one bite, she says.
Sense motive?
Sure.
You definitely made this creepy. This didn't have to be creepy, but it's creepy now.
So Lemmy, you notice that no one's like touching or near the old woman. Like there's definitely like a spot in the crowd away from her. Oh, it's just a kind old woman giving you a cookie, man.
This guy
You don't recognize the dress as odd for the rest of the people that are there?
Alright, I eat the cookie, I guess.
The whole thing, or just one bite? You, of course, can't understand her when she says one bite, so she's saying one.
I think I heard just one cookie, so I will eat the one cookie.
Okay, give me a fort save.
You just shut yourself.
Yay! Boom! 12.
Okay, so you basically ate something that one bite equals one meal. So you ate like 6 meals at once.
Everybody leave! Now!
Which is what kind of euchre does for a regular man. So that one cookie makes you feel really, really full. Like it hits your belly like a ton of bricks. Like it shouldn't have. You should have been able to eat like a platter of those cookies.
He can come back to me if he has a hard time passing the stone.
is what she says to Lemmy. And
Right.
she goes back into the crone shack, and when she opens the door, you can see the rafters are all full of like dried frogs and bats and all sorts of herbs and things that are in her shop.
shit.
You basically met the local apothecary.
Heavy cookie.
Should ride up to meet with the Jarl
This is-
first thing. Let him know that the battle is done. Introduce ourselves. And then after that, feasting.
He's gonna be one the size of that's gonna be passing boulders, not stones.
Tell the Jarl that I will see him later. I wish to speak with him about the strangers. I will deliver them to the Jarl, so that we can make proper introductions. I shall be down here to assess the damage and to heal the injured.
Where's he going? Who
The
spoke?
old man turns to you and says, "Worry not, stranger. My people spilled blood to take this land long ago. And this," he waves his hand around, "shall serve as a reminder that we must spill blood to keep it."
Go to the shield maiden. Where the hell is she?
This is the High Watcher.
Yeah, no, I'm going to the shield maiden. We need to talk. Possibly in private. And also get those people who are injured.
Heimdall praise these men. These people from far away.
There will be time to talk later. We must make our introductions now.
Yeah, he's saying this out loud so that the people of the town hear him saying it. And then he
Alright.
wanders back. Thank you, little one. I owe you at least a job, honey. He says like he's not used to being kind to people.
Oh, not a problem at all. Hey, in fact, let me get something for you. Do you like nuts?
He doesn't know how to
Yep.
react to that.
Don't
Here.
teabag him.
This is a special one I got from a very special faraway place. This one's for you. I gave him one of the jars from the
For the nut butter, butt nutter.
yeah. I bought 4, so I have 3.
Okay, so he opens it up. Thank you. He puts the lid back on. I guess it's not a twist lid, but yeah, he opens it up and sniffs it and closes it.
Not a problem at all. I hope you enjoy it. I'm glad I was able to help. And thank you for, well, killing everything else here.
The Shield Maiden agrees that you should go and introduce yourselves to the leaders of the town.
Okay.
Fine.
Zilda's just gonna follow.
Now that
everyone.
Uker has had the best cookie known to mankind, he's.
It tasted
He's
of
gonna check-
oats and raisins, basically, and it was
Yeah.
really, really heavy.
I think he's gonna probably buy this is the place for cookies from now till the end of time. This is where you go for a cookie. That oatmeal raisin cookie. This is where you go for that oatmeal raisin cookie.
Got it.
This woman makes the best cookies.
And hexes.
He's gonna try to find that half orc woman that was attacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to make certain that she's alright throughout all this nonsense. So he's gonna go before talking to
Which
the
half
leader
orc
guy.
woman? The half orc, the one woman that you missed that was guarding the old orc woman, or
No, the one that should be over here somewhere.
oh right, okay.
First one,
So you guys got to go up through the town first. So
Yeah, that's now his concern.
as you guys are passing towards the town, you do see that there is somebody at the. There is somebody at the. I'm just gonna get rid of the
Fog of War.
the day-night layer because it's slowing things down.
Let there be light!
Vision off.
Yay!
And there's a nice view of the town.
Yay!
You have unlocked town.
For some reason, there's still lights.
What's with the big fucking hole over there?
Who is Shandor the Smiling?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I work with the Shandor.
No way.
I do.
Does he smile
That's
a
how
lot?
come we don't
His
say
name,
that.
his name's Sandor, but yeah, you could actually hear him. Oh no, it's so messy in here. They ruined everything. It's all right. We can rebuild. We can rebuild.
Go.
Okay.
Lemmy's gonna take the second to go tell him that, hey, your stuff is over there in the trees.
Hello, friend.
Hey, how are you doing?
Don't mind the mess, he says as the place is completely ransacked. Everything's
Not a
over.
problem. I understand. Hey, listen. While we were going through here, I saw some of these orcs. They were stealing your
But we
stuff.
still got one of these. As he grabs some random tool that that fell down.
Yeah. Come here. I want to show you where your stuff is. They didn't take it. It's over here.
All right, you help out Sandor as you show him. Oh, thank the gods. Thank the gods. Thank you, friend.
Yeah, you're welcome. Hope you're able to get everything up and sorted out again.
Once we're up for business again, please do stop by.
Will do. I'm kind of broke, but we'll do what I can.
If you don't tell Mother, he says with a smile, I'll give you a discount.
All right. If she doesn't notice, then yeah, sure.
She probably didn't realize there was even an attack. She was still up in the attic knitting.
Oh, is she? Lemmy doesn't like old
he's
women
that kind
knitting.
of guy.
Oh, is she? All right.
Oh, you guys are so suspicious. So Sandor begins to pick his way through the bodies, saying "excuse me" as he as he goes and grabs a small handful.
You're
of
not
things.
helping. You're not helping with our theories.
Would you like to come and knit with Mother?
Are you within charge range?
You'll make a lovely evening suit.
Okay. You guys pass by the smithy, and there's a stout dwarf that is there talking to the injured half-orc woman who's basically at the build of a bodybuilder, and this really old gray-skinned orc woman.
How was that?
I don't know if I have all your minis, so let me...
No, we're missing a bunch.
Stumpworth is with Lemmy. And
Oh,
Oberon is with you guys. You notice Miko come over. I'm the proprietor of the Skraeling's Bed. If they don't give you quarters in the town, I'll make sure there's a mattress or two ready for you guys, says Miko. He's speaking Vestlandic.
Thank you, friend. It is much
It
appreciated.
is nice to see you too.
Where is his...
Hey, get off my horse, Oberon.
Oh, yeah,
My horse.
Everyone's on the horse trying to make it go. Where is Zildin? We lost a bunch of...
Where's the dwarf?
Did we lose the dwarf too?
Lothric. Where'd you go, buddy? Nope.
Oh, we left him outside. No dwarves.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, you're dwarves. We'll have to wait outside. We don't serve their kind here.
I do ask the guards to keep the body of the Doom Prophet, and actually on the way we do get any magic items off him, including his holy symbol.
So you went over and talked to people.
No, on the way over, like Oberon would have like stripped him.
It's not
'cause he
something
has
we can
magic
do while we
items.
walk, probably.
They're in a cart.
That's true.
So the things that you put in the cart, they are bringing up towards them. It's not like you're not going to see them again.
Sure. Okay. No, but there's like specifically a dead body, like, should they'd probably be tossing with all the other orcs. That's why I'm paying like this one. I want to keep for reasons.
Reasons.
Okay, so the soldiers are willing to take one of the carts up for you guys, and that cart has the stuff you took from the leaders, including the orc body and so forth.
Okay.
So it's well into the night as you guys are picking your way this way. Lemio has stopped behind to help Sandor, and you guys can see that there's a dwarf in the street talking to the half-orc woman as well as the old woman.
Ukar's gonna kind of run ahead to go see the giant lady. Hey, look, a giant strong woman. Hey.
Granin one. Do you speak
I
dwarven?
do not. Da da da.
He just nods.
I'll nod back.
Da da da. And she